Welcome back, everyone. It is January 15th, 1942, and we're here with another turn of Yamamoto's Folly, our continuing struggle against the Allies. My opponent named this turn Hellfire, nipping at Achilles' heels, and he seemed to think that I should know what's going to happen in the turn because of that reference. But I'll be honest, I have no idea. I have no idea what it's alluding to or what it means, but we should see some sort of action from the Allies today, I would expect. What form that comes in, really don't know. So we had a little bit of ASW combat down near Suva, looked like. Doing just a little bit of bombardment at Ambon, preparing for our amphibious task force. Good damage there. Lots of casualties on the ground, that's what we like to see. We'll make it easy for our amphibious task force. And I'm sweeping Akyab with some zeros who are having a rough time going up against these D-119 D-520s, and I lose 2 zeros to 2 of them. But it does show that he has some good French cap up above this hex. Oh, and he's sweeping me at Sinkuang from, it looks like Palembang. And this might be a little bit rough on my Oscars, and I lose one of them. More cap comes up, but we lose another Oscar. But trade for a Lightning, and that's a trade that I'm willing to make, especially above my own base, where I have much more of a chance to recover that pilot. I send Liz's to attack this these infantry units here at Iba. The reason I do that is one of them is moving here, one of them is moving here, to kind of retake these bases, since I have moved most of everything into Bataan. And so we're just going to slow them down a little bit and make them pay for that. Another little sweep there over Akyab. And again, we're going after the ground at Kwangshawan. Just want to destroy some of these units before we attack. After Cagayan Airfield. And continue to go after these ground units. Lose them able to flak, unfortunately, 2 to flak. And also continue to go after Nanchang. And this unit just north of Kaifeng as well, which will be attacking today, I believe, with our ground units. Pasting Nanchang again. Good disablements. Lose a Sanya to flak here, unfortunately. Do good damage to this group, this unit right up here, which I believe is right in front of us as we advance up this road. I have some units right here in this hex, and we just force them out into this hex. More bombing. So hopefully all we had to worry about was those lightnings, but we'll see. Oh, and some bombing here. I still have good cap up, though he does have a lot of demons, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get through to these Dutch bombers. He also could have brought a lot more units as well. Things like heavy bombers. And Dutch bombers do get through, quite a few of them, and we're not able to take out many. We lose a couple Oscars while taking out 1 bomber, 1 demon, and we take some runway damage here. These bombers come in unescorted, and we're able to clean them up without problem. And so do these. And so do these. Some do make it through that time, though. And that time as well. And that time as well. That's unfortunate that my cap isn't more effective there. And another lightning sweep. And he continues to sweep Chiang Mai. And I lose an Oscar because of it. Mavises go after the Colorado, but miss. Continue to bomb Queenshowen. And that Cagayan airfield. So him doing this bombing and sweeping is smart because it's keeping, and the sweeping up top, it's keeping pressure on my Zeros and really all my fighters. And if he keeps doing it, it's going to lessen my ability to build my pools back up, which is going to be unfortunate. Good damage to some of these 4-engine bombers on the ground. Nels go after these ships, Batavia, strangely without cap. Unfortunately, they miss. It's hard to hit those destroyers with torpedoes sometimes. We're on to the PM phase. And these Buffaloes tangle with my Zeros. It looks like they'll lose a Zero in the process. Yeah, lose a Zero, take out a Buffalo, light runway damage. Okay, so here we go. This is unfortunate. He does have carriers in the area, and he puts 3 torpedoes in light cruiser Itsukushima. I lose the Ikusushima, so that's really unfortunate. I do have carriers right up here, so do I run them down and try to catch this group? We'll see. A good little hit there. I didn't see those carriers coming, so it was a good strike from him. Another naval bombardment of Bataan. Strangely, my recon plane doesn't fly today, which is unfortunate, and so we don't do very good damage to the Hex. So we tack up here. I guess we were in the same Hex as the unit that we bombed, and 7-to-1 odds easily I beat it back. Bombard up here north of Danyang again. And we deliberately attack on the rail line, 3-to-1 odds, and conclusively beat him back. A little too many losses for my taste, but that's alright, we're still making progress. We take Pak Hoi, just north of Queenshowen, and we take Wow as well, north of Leh. Shock attack again at Changsha. It's maybe the day that I lose everything. Nope, no units destroyed yet, but 39-to-1 odds, or even higher. Yeah, 39-to-1, and I'm still just losing tons and tons of units. Or squads, I should say. So that was unfortunate. We lost a light cruiser today. Had some issues with lightning sweeps, so we lost some planes. So yeah, interesting turn. I want to take a look at those carriers. They're right here. My carrier task force is here. The question is, do I run all the way down there to tangle with them? And I think probably not. Makassar Strait can be super dangerous with subs. I'm not sure if I want to deal with that. I think I'd rather just kind of continue to guard my invasion task forces as best as I can. which is going to be tough, right? So, because I have invasion going on here at Tanjo, and I also have another one going on down here by Ambon. And he really, from this place, he could really go for either. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do about that. Looks like some of the sweeps were coming from Muntok. Still tons of fighters at Singapore here. Let's take a look at the Butcher's build today. So 70 losses, about evenly split between Allies and Japan. Lots of those bombers downed, but I lose quite a few zeros, as well as quite a lot of Mabels to flak, and Oscars to those sweeps. I don't know about this, if this really happened, near Yonaska Island, 6752. That's interesting that those are reported. But yeah, good, really good high point light cruiser sunk by light carrier task force. So I wonder if this is the same carrier task force that we saw down here by Port Moresby a while ago. The timing is right for it to have made that trip right there. Anyway, we'll figure out what to do and how to respond, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the turn, and we'll see you next time. See you in the Discord. Take care.